Hello and welcome to another edition of Batavia Muckdog Baseball here on YouTube Live. We have a great game here for you tonight, as the Batavia Muckdogs will host the Geneva Red Wings, a team that they currently are 0-2 against. This game has a lot on the line, as whoever wins this game will be in third place in the Western Division. As always, I'm Griffin Delpena bringing you along to call here in a PGCL matchup. Teams again in the Western Division. As you can see, Geneva has already been announced here at Water Stadium. The Muckdogs, the Don Dance team, starting things off here on a Thursday night. Today is guaranteed midnight at the ballpark. As if the Muckdogs win, guaranteed it. However, if they end up losing this game, then all fans in attendance will get free admission to a game in the future. So far, there has been one other guaranteed win night so far this season, and the Muckdogs keep the Pioneer 10-6. So, I want to keep that streak going, as owner Robbie Nichols would appreciate that as well. So far, the Muckdogs providing a 3-game win streak into DC with a doubleheader yesterday. Unfortunately, due to Blair Frederick not being able to pitch, Muckdogs had to go by committee. Due to that, ended up losing game 2 and split the doubleheader against Howard. After they lost that game 10-2. One first game of the day, however, by a score of 4-1. So here, quickly before we get things underway, here is your Tompkins Bank of Aston Australian lineup. Leading off for your Muckdogs, the next extra hitter will be Cameron Conley. And second will be the red-hot shortstop. That's playing Charlie Ciccone. Ciccone batting second. That's going to be his spot in the lineup now. Spencer Marcus cementing his spot in third in the Muckdog lineup, playing right field. Cleanup hitter Daniel Burway will be playing first base. Henry Benitez can move down to 5 and playing left field. Jerry Reinhardt getting the night off at third base. He will be taking Mortellaro will be behind dish yet again.
Number one mascot of the league, here comes Joey!
Michael Florida, as we've seen him play a little bit short as of late, batting 10th. He'll be batting 9th today and playing second base. And rounding off that Muckdog lineup, at 10 will be Christian Robinson playing center field with, you betcha, the Muckdogs ace on the bump, Julian Pichardo, who comes into the day with a perfect 2-0 record. Will be the man at the helm here on Guaranteed Midnight.
Please make some noise
So as the Muckdogs
for your
introduced here, I can get a little crazy. I'll be back here in just a minute as first pitch is less than 5 minutes away. And we're back here on YouTube Live as the colors have left the field. The Elba Elementary School Choir just sang the national anthem, and we are ready to go here at Dwyer Stadium on guaranteed win night here at the ballpark. Second time that they've ran this promotion so far this season, and the Muckdogs at home are 1-1 in this 1-for-1, excuse me, not 1-1, 1-for-1. In situations like this, as the BPL Pioneers 10-6 just a few weeks ago. And the whole stipulation guaranteed win night. If the Muckdogs do not win, then all the fans in attendance here tonight will get admission to a game later on in the year. On the mound will be Muckdogs ace Julian Pichardo, Coastal Alabama Green. So far on the season, Pichardo, 4 games, 4 starts, 23 innings pitched, allowing 13 hits and just 2 earned runs, with a ratio of 22 strikeouts compared to just 10 walks. He has a 2-0 record, a .78 ERA. He's definitely the guy on the mound that you want here on Guaranteed Win Night. He's getting underway here. Muckdogs in their home black uniforms and Geneva in their road navies. And so far this season for Geneva, exactly at 500 at 8-8. And the Muckdogs at 8-10. However, whoever wins here tonight will be in sole possession of third place, then trailing both Jamestown and Elmira just about 3 games back. Ortalara with a throwdown, and we're ready for baseball here at Dwyer Stadium. Underway. Bernstein has been red hot at the dish. Originally from Brooklyn, goes to Hamilton College, going into his junior year. So far on the year for Bernstein, hitting .405. That is top 5 in the PGCBL. .405, 17 hits, 5 doubles, and 7 RBIs. So here will be Pichardo's first pitch. That one just misses low. Baseball at Dwyer Stadium. First pitch is 709.
79 degrees.
A little bit off that start time of 7:05. Just 4 minutes away, and Pichardo gets his first right. You can also see maybe all of the Muckdogs hats are now in, as their home black with the red bill are in, as well as their reverse color, so a red hat with the black bill also came in today. There's a pitch by Pichardo. That one put into play over to shortstop Charlie Ciccone. Ciccone throws it, and we have a first out here in this one. First out is Pichardo. Bring up the right fielder, Nick Forney. These 2 guys in both of Geneva's wins against the Muckdogs. Only 2 games between these 2 teams so far this season. They'll play each other a lot down the stretch. Geneva's won both of them by slim margins, 4-2, in the Muckdogs' 3rd game of the season. And that first pitch just misses. And then in their first matchup here at Dwyer Stadium just a few weeks ago, Muckdogs were in a perfect situation, had bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th inning, just down 1 run. And after a double play ball ended it there, as Spencer Marcus will catch out number 2.
First base number 22, Benjamin Griffin.
With how well Jamestown and Elmira have been playing, those wins against the bottom half of the Western Division have to be must-wins for them. As if they want to be one of those top 2 teams to, potentially make the playoffs in August, they have to win the easy ones, as they've shown they can beat Elmira. They actually are winning the season series against them currently. Even if you want to count their game against, their exhibition game or their friendly game, biggest thing between those 2, that one swing, did not go. 2-0. The biggest thing between those games are they just haven't been able to crack the code against Jamestown. Had their games pretty close as of late. Not working there 4 straight. Again, they've done great against New York. They're still undefeated against them. Niagara, they have lost 2 games against them. So 2 of the Power's 6 wins have been against the Dogs. That one will be a line drive single out to left field. Gloving it will be Benitez. And the number 3 hitter, Ben Griffin, gets a hit there. So with Griffin's single, that'll bring up tonight's DH. Normally it's their catcher, Mike Borelli. Jermaine Galinsky will be tonight's catcher instead of Borelli. Borelli, from Salisbury, Massachusetts, goes to St. Simon College. That first pitch, a great slider in there for a strike. On the year for Borelli, hitting .261. Not really a big difference between their top guy and Grayson at .405 and their bottom guys. A lot of them sitting in the mid-200s, so it shows why they're about an average team right now, as the record shows. Comments now trying to change that. Some of the camera noise. The mic picks up from the camera. Hopefully that's better for you now. I might have to put it back up just a tad. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys, not picking up as much background noise. That one will be fouled back. And again, and getting some more equipment in coming days just due to shipping and how crazy UPS and the Postal Service have been. Packages and short staff. Hopefully I'll be getting those in sooner rather than later. So here's the 1-2 from Pichardo. On guaranteed win night, trying to get out of the first inning unscathed, and that'll be about caught by and very allows just 1 hit, keeps him stranding, and gets a strikeout to end top of the first inning. Now heading into the bottom half, starting pitcher for Geneva. Number 2 Patrick Riley face Cameron Conley, Charles County, and Spencer Marcus. And we are back here in the bottom of the first inning. Cameron Conley, Charlie Coney, and Spencer Marcus do it first, facing off against the right-hander for Geneva, Patrick Riley. He attends
Okay, kids, let's hear you. It's time for the Muckdogs. Bottom of the first inning, leading off. Let's see extra hitter number 15, Cameron Conley.
So far this season for Riley, 2 games, 1 start, 7 1/3, allowing just 2 hits, 6 strikeouts in a 1-0 record. He's also not allowed to run yet, so let's see if Connolly can start things off here. So that first pitch will be a strike to tonight's extra hitter, the Pepperdine commit, Cam Conley. 0-1 now. is that one's hit into left field. Camped under it will be Bernstein for the first out. Nice contact there by Conley, but just right at Bernstein.
Batting second for your Muckdogs, shortstop number 5, Charlie Sacconi.
So far, had a triple yesterday, a multi-hit game in game 1, and then one of the 3 Muckdogs hits in game 2 has had an RBI, so staying hot at the dish. That one swung on, and that goes flying out towards first base. Just kind of lost the handle there. Needs a little bit of time start.
So please stay focused. Keep your eyes on the game.
Wow, that could have got that quick there. Give Charlie a little bit more pine tar. That just slipped right out of his hands. Haven't seen a bat fly like that so far this year. See that occasionally every now and then in the majors. Count is 0-1. One out here in the bottom of first. See what Sacconi can do against Riley. A big half there. Strike 2. This season, he's counting right around that 300 threshold as he is currently hitting 298, 17 for 57, 2 doubles, excuse me, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and 7 RBIs. So County playing great. That one just misses the outside corner. Make it 1-2. Now here's Charlie. What's Marcus do next? Leading the Muckdogs in a lot of offensive categories. That one runs way inside. Got himself on the head. Is thinking to himself, probably could have taken that one for a hit by pitch, and that's standing on first base. Talked about that earlier with the coaching staff. Not a lot of guys implementing that inside role to be able to take a fastball or a pitch on the inside corner. That one's going to go away from our catcher, Galinsky, and striking out, but reaching first base will be Charlie Sacconi.
Batting third, right fielder number 29, Spencer Marcus.
Riley gets his first hand today. The matter is he'll still have a base runner with Spencer Marcus due up now. Spencer Marcus will be hitting after a decent day yesterday. I say decent, but he still had multiple hits. 369, 24 for 65, 16 RBIs. That's second in the perfect game lead. 5 walks and 5 hit by pitches. The first pitch today, that one runs inside. One ball. Niagara Purple Eagle go to work here with a man on first. Riley takes a look. That's County. In there for strike 1. Trying to strike first. The last 2 games, even though they won one of the 2, continue to find themselves on the ropes and down early, with the offense having to press a little bit. That runs inside. 2. He has a pretty tight slider. Good amount of movement. Hasn't really been able to locate that pitch on the inner half so far. 2-1, 1 out. Riley is set. And the pitch home. Swung on this by Marcus. As this group with this win not just mean that they're in third place and sing again just 1 game under 500 threshold that they continue to find themselves at, regardless if they have a 3-game win streak, get back to 500, just can't get over that hump. Last time they were over 500 was the first game of the year against the Pioneers as going will be County with a lot of speed. A nice throw by Golinsky, and the one hopper can't get back down. This sliotar. County seat sliding in the second. So with the full count now, let's see what Marcus can do with a man in scoring position. County with that steal. Let me check it. Indeed. Second stolen base. Had one yesterday as well. So second baseman, Dalton Cody's going to hold him on. He gets back, and that one on the 3-2 runs way inside. Spencer Marcus picks up his 6th walk of the year.
At fourth for Batavia, first baseman number 34, Daniel Burroway.
Burroway now in a great chance. Earlier today, the Alvin Community College freshman, just 18 years old, a lot of extra work in the cage. Him, Jerry Reinhardt, and Ethan Fresca, all in today's line, all getting extra hacks out in the cage. And Skip Martinez was just trying to fix some things with their swing. A lot of it dealing with getting to that inside pitch. A lot of these guys with their approaches have been trying to get. I believe that there was no pitch there. This time was called in the box by Burrow. But again, these guys have these approaches in college where you take the barrel out to the ball and hit it opposite field. When doing so, having that type of mentality, you kind of forget that if you get that full side fastball on the inner half of the plate like there, even though that was an off-speed pitch, it's still a pitch that a guy like Burroway, these power hitters, Reinhardt, Burroway, be seeing them hit the ball a lot more, getting a lot of burst to it, but due to that type of mentality where you're just trying to pepper the ball out to right field, your muscle memory kind of forgets about that type of swing, but you need to try to compartmentalize those two different types of swing paths and those two different types of contact, as if they're internalizing that inside fastball and not rolling over on it and then getting good wood on it. That ball should be yanked down the line with some authority. Really right now, in a slight slump, but on the cusp of breaking through. You can just tell with every at-bat that he has. Finds himself in an 0-2 hole here with 1 out. 2 men on, County at second, the lead runner, Marcus at first. Well, he takes a few looks back with the pitch. That one way in the dirt. Now going, scoring now, and Charlie County takes a wide turn at third base. And smartly decides to hold up, as that one got away from Golinsky. 1-2. As Burley now has 2 men in scoring position. A great chance for him to come through here. This takes 1 good swing. Puts the ball in play. But things will happen here. 1-2, 1 out. Play not in effect. Here's the Central Connecticut pitcher yet again. That one missed low. Good eye there by Irwin. Riley, originally from Albany, New York, into his sophomore year. So that's 6'2", 190. Seems like he has a pretty good fastball as well, with a little bit of zip. Sets yet again. This is a 2-2. That one in the dirt, so we'll have another full count. It's blocked there by Golinsky. Catcher from Geneva College, which used to be a Division III school. In this past academic year, all the sports moved up into Division II. The program is trying to rebuild, struggling a little bit, but trying to build something there. Here's the full count now to Big Danny Burway. Payoff. This misses and being walked. Great at bat there by Burway. Not standing alone. He's rewarded for it with 3 bats. Back-to-back walks here by Riley. Here's another guy that's been sliding a little bit down in the batting average department. That's pretty tough. red hot yet again. Now he has ducks on the pond and only one out. Pitch, change up for a strike. Great night here for some baseball. Next home game will be Saturday against the Pios. 0-1, that one in the dirt as well. So it really feels like Riley's getting ahead of these at-bats, but he's really shutting the door and hasn't been really effective when he's ahead in the count. Maybe these Muckdog batters get deeper into the at-bat. Take the command. A lot of the off-speed stuff is a little off so far for Patrick Riley. That one slider, right as I say that, he has his best slider of the day. Right in on the hands of Benitez. Now trying to clutch up here. He's the Muckdog left fielder. 1-2. Dirt yet again. Nice plate discipline there for Benitez. Bases are still loaded, 2-2 count. Jerry Reinhardt on deck, but right here is Abner Benitez's turn to try to get things going. He's going to call time. Riley with the 2-2. Swung out on this. Benitez will go down on strikes. Now there's 2 down. Bases are still loaded. Great position for another one of those guys.
Number 9, Jerry Reinhardt.
Jerry Reinhardt from the team getting a lot of cheers right here. Akron Zip ready to go here in the box. And the first pitch to him. Be inside, go for a strike. And right there, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is Reinhardt kind of reaching out and sticking his butt out on that pitch where he might have ran in a little bit, came back to the plate. However, if he gets an inside fastball here, which he does not, that one fell away on the outer half. He's really trying to work on getting the barrel to that ball. Extending those arms and that top hand through. And you can see Jerry out there. He is not a small guy. There's an 0-2, another great at bat for Riley, and that one boinks off his head. Seems like he's okay, and he's going to have the hit by pitch RBI. As the Muckdogs hit the first run.
Muckdogs are on the board.
So again, Muckdogs on the board, still don't even have a hit yet today. The county runs out to strike out.
Catcher number 24, Bryce Mortolaro.
And Reinhardt with the hit by pitch there, but does get another RBI. That'll bring his RBI total now on the year all the way up to 10. So in the double digits now is Reinhardt. That one misses. 4-1, excuse me for the score clock there. 1-0 to the catcher for the Muckdogs, Bryce Mortolaro. Bases still loaded. The lead runner Spencer Marcus. This one's popped up and it's going to be in the infield. Patrick Riley pretty upset with himself. Letting that transpire.
3 runners.
Brandon Myers will get the last down to that one bunt up in the field. So Muckdogs 2-1 on no hits.
Of your Muckdogs are and much more beverages like delightful
Brandon Myers here in the top of the second inning. We'll be back in just a minute.
also available at
thank our sponsors, the Batavia Muckdogs game, Picarel's Pizza, Alex's Place, Fly Fish Food Company, Noah Boy Chiropractic, Tompkins Bank Castile, United Memorial Medical Center, New York 529 College Savings, and Restore. Thank you for all that you do to keep baseball here in Batavia. The first batter here for the Red Wings will be Brady Slinger. Today's extra hitter, we've seen him play in the middle infield. Slinger's first one fouled away. So the Muckdogs do strike first in this one in the bottom of the first inning. As the Muckdogs still don't have a hit yet. The only hit so far has been the Red Wings first baseman Ben Griffin. That one again fouled away. 0-2. Slinger here. 0-2 count. Senior going to Hamilton College, same place as Bernstein, as that one is driven and jumping and not being able to come down with his Michael Floridas. So nice two-strike approach there. Single to lead things off here in the top of the second. And again, with this Geneva team, they're not going to overpower you by any means, but that gritty type of team that's rarely strikes out, and they love putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. These guys can hit to all 3 fields. Very complete hitters. Now it's Thomas Latham, third baseman. Tends Will Cross. Slider just misses. Latham going into his sophomore year. From Virginia. And in the goal, Brandon Myers, pretty good shortstop. Goes to St. Bonaventure University. Here's Pichardo's 1-0. Again, just misses upstairs. Decent speed on base pass as well in Slinger. So with the 2-0, Pichardo gets set. Next pitch there gets a foul ball. One of the reasons why the man on the mound, Julian Pichardo, is just so effective is for how many different ways he can pitch batters. We've seen him be the type of pitcher that can pitch to contact, which so far today, the one strikeout he has done, and has let his infielders and outfielders, have his back as there's a throw over. Safe will be Slinger. But then we've also seen times where when his first start against Elmira, he was just mowing the Pios down. It just shows the type of complete pitcher that he can be, depending on the day, depending on the batters that he's facing. He can switch things up. There's a nice block there by Bryce Mortellaro as he's catching for the 3rd straight day. Cody Bataglia still out due to a knee injury with first to sack injury. It's still trying to heal itself with a lot of built-up fluid in that left knee. Here's the 3-1. Don't see that too much. Free pass from Pichardo. With nobody out, 2 men on. As number 7 man in the Geneva lineup.
And shortstop, number 7, Brandon Myers.
Up now with his middle infield teammate Dalton Cody due up after that. Cody is a middle infielder at Gordon College. Aware of where they are, but he is from Barry, Vermont. A lot of local flavor in a lot of these schools, nothing absurd out of the area. There's guys from the East Coast, Massachusetts, New York, some Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, little Tennessee. So compared to Muckdogs, as Brandon Myers is going to be swinging. Coming into the infield grass was Burway, just a piece of the buck to try to move the runners into scoring position with just 1 out. We have a pretty good crowd here tonight on a weeknight, Thursday night. school is now out here in Batavia. See a lot more kids throughout the weekdays, a lot more families, not just on the weekends. Takes a look. Here is the 0-1. Makes it 1-1 with that ball a little low. Talking to Julian earlier in the day, said he wanted to try to go and max things out around 8 innings. He goes 6 in his last start based off 110 pitches. That was put into play. Michael Florides gets one, and he will get the second out as I'm not too sure what the leading runner Slinger there was thinking, because they're always taught either freeze on a line drive, which he did do there, but college we're taught go back on a line drive. Back, because for situations like that, you don't want to get doubled up. So that'll be a 4 unassisted play. Don't see that too much. Now just a man on first. It will be Cody. He's a left-handed hitter, throws righty. It's a big swing and a miss there. Cody so far this season hitting exactly 200s. That one's going to get away from Mortellaro, get to the backstop, heading to second base. Will be Latham, and now you just have to think that runners would be in scoring position if you didn't just give up the lead runner at second base. Instead of 2 men in scoring position, just have 1 man now. That pitch, nice changeup that sliced down the left field line, but foul. So 1-2 here. Chardo, Wilton coming out of the dugout, telling his outfielders to shift a little bit towards left field as Odie towards the bottom of the lineup might be trying to put the ball in play opposite field. As we see there yet again, a foul ball that'll come back onto the field. Two outs. Dardo in the stretch gets the sign for Mortellaro, and we will try the 1-2 one more time. That one fouled back yet again, way out front that time. It was Cody. Catcher Jeremy Lewinsky, who had a few pass balls in the first inning. Excuse me, is due up next. Top of the second inning, Pichardo with a man in scoring position, trying to swing in on the base paths. Shake a few signs off, gets the pitch he wants. Pichardo take a look, he will deliver home and gets a strikeout. So back-to-back innings. The final out of the inning will be a strikeout for Pichardo. Strand the man at second base on the Muckdog. Heading into the bottom half of the fifth. Are still up 1-0 with Ethan Dreska, Michael Florides, and Christian Robinson. Men towards the bottom half of the Muckdog lineup. Due up first. We'll be back here on YouTube Live in just a minute. And starting things off here in the bottom half of the second inning will be Ethan Fresca from Land Lakes, Florida, and University of South Carolina Union. Started game one yesterday, had some pretty hard contact. First pitch swinging into deep center field. That was caught. First pitch swinging to the backstop. The last of the three guys that I mentioned that were getting some extra work with Skip Martinez here today. Let's see if it'll pay off for him. So far for Burway, had a nice walk. Didn't really get to see with Reinhardt as he was plunked in the head. Let's see if Fresca can pick up the first hit for the Muckdogs today. Seems like he kind of has that back elbow up a little more in his stance. He's been not too happy with how things have been going for him so far at the plate, and very hard worker, so trying to change that. He's been putting in the extra work, and sooner or later it is going to pay off. That one hit over the third to Latham. Latham with the throw, and will retire. Fresca first out.
Batting number 5, number 16, Michael Flores.
That's his turn. Rounds out for Fresca. Michael Flores is batting 10th the past few games when he's been starting at shortstop and has had 2 straight multi-hit games. Early on the year as that average continues to climb. So far, hitting exactly 300 in 20 at-bats. 6 for 20 is Michael Flores. Middle infielder from Felician University. It's 1 RBI, walk, and 1 hit by pitch. Does that pitch hit on the ground out towards Myers? Myers grounds it, grabs it, get the out. So back-to-back ground ball outs for the pitcher Riley. Seems like he settled back in a little bit. Just gave up his first one on the year.
Christian Robinson.
This is a guy that he's also slow out of the gate, but not gonna lie to you guys here. Before the game, I might have a little bit of say in some of the lineups, and Robinson was one of the guys I've continued to vouch for, just for how much potential he has. And, if he can start swinging the bat, he's basically an automatic run due to his speed, and he's been working on his bunting ability as well. There's different ways to make him reach base. That one is behind Robinson, hits him in the back, and just like I said, way on for Robinson. He is a game changer on the base pass. Bottom of second inning, Robinson does reach with 2 outs.
This back to the top of the lineup for your Muckdogs. The extra hitter number 15, Cameron Conley.
So Conley's turn. Line out to the left fielder, Philip Bernstein. Start out the game. Robinson with a great lead over at first. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. Out towards center field. Out there is Charles. He will grab it.
So, good contact there. Strikeouts for no errors and 1 runner left on base. Fans, Muckdogs would like to give a huge shout out to our own HPS manager for children and adults in need of news for all season. Let's make some noise for HP Hood, the Big team.
So as I just turned the lights on, taking a minute here at Dwyer Stadium on a gorgeous Thursday night. Here, team midnight at the ballpark. We'll thank one more sponsor, the David Downs Team here, premier entertainment destination. With restaurants, professional hotel. Also, there's the hot sponsors.
Merchandise located right next to the center. Waiting on time delivery for Geneva. At 19
Just a little more on David Downs. Don't know how many parents are currently watching. However, due to Batavia Downs being one of our sponsors and Parents Weekend, the week of July 4th, coming up here shortly, we're kind of narrowing down to the final days in June. Just like to point out that if you look at the Batavia Downs Facebook page, as this was popped up in center field by Listy, and that one will be the first out. Back to what I was saying, look to the Batavia Downs Facebook page, are actually running a promo right now that their hotel rooms for the weekend are just $69, and if you book for, I believe it's Thursday to Sunday, you actually get $60 in free play at the casino. So essentially you're just paying $9 for a hotel room. So just a nice tidbit of information there. You know, you're not familiar with the area yet and you're looking for somewhere for how great Batavia Downs has been to us, I thought that I would share that. So we'll run out here to Lachlan Charles, number 10 man in the Red Wing lineup. Here is the 0-1 with the pitch in the dirt. Trevor did get the first out, trying to get his second here. Pitch to the center field to Charles. That one Chuck swung. He did go. Charles, then the leadoff man, Philip Bernstein, on deck. Gets set, 1-2, just misses the outside corner. Charles, outfielder from Cornell University, so a smart guy, and into his senior year there. There's the pitch, that one low and in the dirt for a ball. It's the count full. A full count. Charles so far hitting .214. Full count went out. Charles shakes off one side. Let's see what he does here. Charles with the pitch. That one swung on, missed. That will be his third punch out of the day so far. The second out here in the top of the third.
Left field number 14, Philip Bernstein.
Way to win the battle right there for Pichardo. Bernstein's turn again. Top three guys in the PGCL in batting average at this point in time. There, that was called for a strike. Nice pitch there. So with the 0-1 now, Charlo can do, trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. That one will scoop by Bryce Mortellaro. After being pop out to center field, Robinson with the catch, a strikeout. Again, Mr. County, I mentioned that in the first inning. Well, the Postal Service is pretty slow right now. So,
For Geneva, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners, left on base.
Batavia still up 1-0 in this one. And again with the equipment, doing
It's time to recognize our service members in attendance this evening, presented by Trimble Heating and Cooling. Our service members in attendance this evening presented by Trimble Heating and Cooling. At this time, we ask all retired active military and attendants to please stand up. We thank you for your service and protecting our freedom.
Now, after talking to Mr. Ciccone, here is Charlie Ciccone. In his first at bat, struck out what would later score as ball got away from Galinsky. It was the first run of the ball game after Jerry Reinhardt was plunked in the head. Hit by Riley, that one outside corner for a strike. To remind you all, it's guaranteed win night at the stadium. Big swing and a miss there. Trying to pull that ball is the counter. That's a ball on the outer half on a changeup that you really have to sit back on and try to hit the other way. Even if you made contact on that pitch, wasn't going to drive it anywhere due to the fact that that's not the location of that pitch that you can drive. That's inner half. Okay, I understand that swing, but at that time you gotta try to hit it the other way. The 0-2, one outside, but just a little bit outside. 1-2. Wisconsin Stout. Shortstop. Again. It's play by 5. 2. Of course, the count is staying alive in the at-bat with 2, 3, and 4 due up here in the bottom of the third to County, Marcus, and Burway. And that one just was outside corner. Linsky did a little bit better job framing that one. And strike 3 on the backdoor slider. However, even up 2-2, both Patrick Riley and Julian Machado got into some longer at-bats so far today. Batavia still trying to muster up that first hit. Now, through the line for the second time. Here's the payoff from Riley. That one, he pulled. Saw it off and hit into foul ground, and catching it is Thomas Latham.
Right here, number 20, Spencer Marcus.
Walk in his grip, as well as an ejected Burway walk in the first. Inside, 4 ball on the curveball. 1-0 here. One out. Pitch that one, chopped foul. gets back in. Is the 1-1. Will not be tempted by the ball in the dirt. 2-1. And I'd like to thank all of you watching here tonight. You're on YouTube Live. It's a great night for baseball. The Muckdogs sitting at 8-10 on the year. That one also runs away. So 3-1 after the first pitch. 1 out. Patrick Riley on the bump. One fouled away, so another full count. To full count is trying to look out here in the stands. Absolutely have over 1,000 people here tonight. Great numbers here on a weeknight throughout this year, and extremely pleased with the attendance numbers. And another foul ball. Julian Pichardo actually snags that one. It's catch by the starting pitcher. Lights all are on here. There's a few missing balls. The city of Batavia workers were actually out towards the scoreboard repairing some of those lights that have been out. So definitely a good position here. That one's drilled. That one's going to get through the middle. So we could have thought that Spencer Marcus would have been the one to get the first hit. Definitely not me. Obviously, I'm kidding with him being
first baseman,
all around best hitter here on the Muckdogs team so far this season. Marcus reaches base safely in both trips. Burroway trying to do the same. Here is 1-0, bottom of the third. His lead is Marcus. Pitch slider in there for a strike. Really like starting these guys towards the middle half of the order with a breaking ball. Try to get both sides of the plate as well. Trying to jam in those righty, but also in that primary location of that pitch low and away. Riley with the 0-1, that one out towards right field. Chasing after it. Be the right fielder 40, and he can't get there. That ball continues to travel. And Burroway now is rounding. Spencer Marcus being waved home. The relay will not be in time, and David Burroway, just like I mentioned, it was time that he was going to come up big, and you can just tell that one continued to travel as Cody goes all the way to the wall, knocks off the Scalia's landscape sign, and the Muckdogs are up 2-0 after back-to-back hits and a RBI triple for Daniel Burwell.
Lucky number 21, Andrew Benitez.
Great for the guys right there. That one almost was the first opposite field home run. Haven't even seen a home run here at Ware Stadium yet this year. They've all been on the road. My right on field, one against Geneva is the man up right now at McDonough Park. And Benitez hit one. Seen some as well at Jamestown, Mitch Fleming, and Benitez. But still, none so far here at Dwyer. Yes, Mitch, any 3 bets. I can get used to that next day. 1-1. Benitez a little confused on what the count was. With a 2-0 lead now, Benitez in a great position with the corners in to make it 3-0. That one's a chopper. Burley is going to come up and score. So Benitez, even though he doesn't get the hit on it, really get the RBI. As for Admirals, now it is a 3-0 game. He's picked up his 12th RBI of the season.
Hitter number 9, Jerry Reinhardt.
In a 3-0 game, Jerry Reinhardt starting with a lead here. fouled away by Reinhardt. As getting his 12th RBI, making it a 3-0 game. Reinhardt, who has one of 3 RBIs here tonight, and start things off with nobody on and 2 out. Middle of the line producing 4, 5, 6, all have had RBIs so far. Put into play by Reinhardt, but Forney will catch that final out here in the 3rd inning. And tag on 2 runs here in the 3rd inning. Before we go, Restore provides crisis intervention and support services to survivors of sexual assault and to their loved ones. Trained advocates are available 24/7, helping you make informed choices concerning medical treatment and counseling needs while offering advocacy and information about your rights. Visit restore.sas.org for more information. You can reach Restore 24/7 at the confidential hotline at 1-585-527-1757. That's 585-527-1757. Restore means trust, Restore means empowerment, Restore means healing, Restore is here no matter what. Charlotte will get warmed up. We have 3 innings the Bucks. We'll be back in just a minute. Back here on YouTube Live in the top of the 4th inning will be the man that caught the final out in the bottom of the 3rd, Nick Forney. He takes the first pitch strike. For a 0-1 count from Julian Chardo. That one, another great off-speed pitch, just upstairs. 1-1 to the number 2 man in the Red Wing lineup. One in there for strike. Nice pitch by Pichardo. So with Pichardo again not allowing a run so far tonight, that .078 ERA will continue to drop. It's him and Andrew Carr are towards a lot of the top 5 pitching statistical categories in the entire PGCDL. Spencer Marcus, the batter that's getting a lot of praise as well. A lot of different statistical categories. That one fouled, makes it 2-2. So we'll try again. Forney is protecting here. We'll see what he could do. Fouled yet again. 2-2 top of the 4th inning. One foul ball so night for the Geneva team that again is just a very gritty and scrappy team that goes down without a fight. Winning the fight here will be Pichardo as he gets a hop fly Falling off the rest of the field will be Michael Florides. The first down. Well, after F4, it's been Griffin's turn, as he has one of 2 hits so far tonight for Geneva. First pitch to Griffin. He's upstairs for a ball. Griffin again. Catcher slash first baseman, hitting .267. Just 15 at bats. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on, foul. Not a deep contact so far for Pichardo, showing that with the amount of foul balls that have been hit, but even the balls that have been hit into play, not really getting a lot of barrels and utilizing that weak contact for some easy outs. 1-1, 1 out, and pitch swung on and foul. Big spot. Chardo now ahead 1-2. Let's see what Griffin can do here to protect. Here's pitch. Outside corner, looks like it had him packing, and I guess it just misses the outside corner. Both sides, I would say, that are home plate up here tonight is kind of squeezing the zone on both parts of the plate. So we'll have back-to-back 2-2 counts. Let's see if Pichardo can win the battle. There's a pitch, and that one, Griffin will pick up his second hit of the night to left field. So, looks like Griffin is going to be set down on strikes. However, generous call. That Griffin reaches base yet again. That's the cleanup here, Mike Borelli. Borelli striking out in his first trip. 261 with 7 RBIs. Again, Geneva so far at 8-8, riding a 3-game losing streak. Lost last night 10-4 against the Jamestown Muckdogs. Also, with them being on the road tonight, they've also lost their last 3 road games. To even up at 1 apiece. They're losing not just their last 3 games in total, their last 3 road games. They do lead the season series against the Muckdogs 2-0. A 4-2 win and then a 7-6 win. Back pick there by Mortellaro will not be in time. They do get the strike called on Borelli's end. One, two. His lead is Griffin. Chardo there, injured. Thinking about it again, Louis Mortellaro. Two count, 1 out. 1 man on. Another 2-2. That one put into play softly out towards Michael Florides. They flip for 1 and they get the out for 2. Second double play of the day.
No runs on 1 hit.
6-3, no runner. Will retire.
Left on base,
Head into the bottom half.
for the evening.
With
Now we're in
Bryce
for full rating.
Cresta, a man that started off the play, Michael Florides.
2-6-0. Reserve your attendance.
Bryce Martellaro, the guy to start things off here in the bottom of the fourth. Bryce with the bases loaded. A fly out to the shortstop, Brendan Myers. Trying to flip the script here as the first pitch swinging is Bryce Martellaro, hitting that one out towards right. Coming down with it is Nick Forney. Forney collects out number one.
Third baseman number 26, Ethan Nebraska.
Nebraska's turn. Trying to get things going here. Nebraska stepping in. And the first pitch to him, inside, called for a ball. Nebraska, again, did have nice contact in his last at-bat. Did have a ground out to the third baseman, Thomas Leifler. And get back in the hit column. Takes a slider there called for strike. With 1-1, see what Nebraska can do here. Tonight's starting third baseman. Pitch, that one again. Nice slider there on the outside corner for a strike. One and two, Nebraska having to protect here. Blocked by Galinsky, Duville Saint. Nebraska trying to get things going here. Has been walked 3 times on the year. Count is 3-2. Full count, a lot of deep at bats for Patrick Riley. We do have a right-hander in the pen warming up for the Red Wings. Full count, that one skied into center field. Chasing after it is Charles to retire Nebraska.
Second baseman number 16, Michael Flores.
Looking at the third, and he also was a ground out victim. Muckdogs trying to not go 1-2-3 here. Has scored 1 run in first and 2 in the last inning in the third. Pitch by Riley will be in the dirt. Galinsky having a busy day back there. Riley just that type of pitcher that's trying to get a lot of swing and misses down in the zone. There's a lot of movement on his pitches as well. Here's the 1-0. That one smoked over to Latham. He gloves it, and with the throw, that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Patrick Riley. Central Connecticut State. Those let up 3 runs today. Bounces back.
The official hot dog of New York,
Have
Batavia
1-2-3
Muckdogs. There's also hamburgers, nachos, and much more. Beverages and blue ice cold beer.
You get things going in the top of the fifth. We will make big brothers Batavia is where you get your fix and satisfy your cravings for hot pizza. Subs and mouth-watering wings. Every Friday for the Big Roast Friday.
Sponsored by the Wholesale Lounge Spa.
Favorite cotton dishes, and they have blueberry and raspberry barbecue sauce. Bring on wings. So you have delicious food in your fix at McRow's Pizza on Liberty Street in Batavia. We'll be back in just a second as I'm going to get a quick drink. Luca Chardo's still on the bump for the Dogs. The Red Wings scoreless. Brady Slinger. The Geneva Red Wings starting things off here in the 5th inning. Charlotte having a great day as Slinger with Ethan Frasca playing a little back there. Slinger out a bunt. He calls that over my head here in the press box. 1 here. Brady Slinger has a single, but was doubled up at second base after the line drive catch by Michael Floridas. Floridas actually playing the first cut of outfield grass here. He'll step in. Will be another foul ball. iPad that I control the score bug at the top left of the screen being a little laggy today. Here is the 0-2. Chardo settling in. He's just strictly out of the stretch when he's on the mound. Chardo upstairs, they're going to appeal the swing. Face up. He did not go. And think about it there, as they were all pointing down to him, not been paying attention. 1-2 to Slinger. Nice extra hitter. For those of you that don't know, the game utilizing a 10-man lineup as this was hit over the slick shortstop Charlie Ciccone. Ciccone will retire the first man here in the 5th, Brady Slinger.
Baseman 38, Thomas Latham.
After the 6-3 ground out, it's Thomas Latham's turn. Tonight's third baseman was walked and stranded on second base. So again, a lot of meat contact out towards the infielders and just a few pop flies out one to Christian Robinson and some pop-ups here in the infield. First pitch on the outside corner called for a ball to Latham. Excuse me. Latham hitting exactly 250 this year. He is a third baseman. Holy Cross. 2-0 now. Chardo in Coastal Alabama Community College. Isn't sure where he will be in the fall, but this is a guy that showing so far here in the PGCBL that he deserves a home, and a home at a very high level. Division I level, that is. One of the best Division II or 3 schools in the country, because Chardo is an absolute stud on the mound. Here's the 3-0. That one will be a 4-pitch walk. No blood there. This Latham will be walked for the second time today.
Shortstop number 7, Brandon Myers.
Brandon Myers, the man that lined out into that double play. The ball that was hit right back at Michael Floridas with no outs and 2 men on. Just caught it right at his chest and just made his way over to second as Slinger was dead to rights on base pass. That one way up there for a ball. It was pretty interesting yesterday as the game 1 starter in Niagara was Nathan Hinckley. Hinckley did pick up his first win of the year in the complete game, but in the process, picked off 4 Niagara power base runners at first base, something that I have never seen in my life. Some good runners and some players from well-respected Division I programs, Power 5 schools, and Hinckley's quick move, they couldn't handle. Bryce Montalaro also throwing out 1 runner at second base. That one in there for a strike. So after 6 straight balls, Pichardo finds the zone again. 2-1, 1 out. Both teams knotted up at 3 hits. Excuse me, 2 hits. One out. But losing a little bit of that command here in the top of the 5th. You always know with Machado on the mound, he's going to battle back. 3-1 to Myers. On the outside corner for a strike. Payoff pitch now. As Myers will absolutely try to put this one in play, and Machado will be going for a strikeout to try to get that inning-ending double play. Machado settles in. Gets the sign for Mortellaro. Pitch hit out towards Marcus in right field. He will come down with it. And Machado yet again at bat. However, continuing to win these battles. Just
Number 26, Dalton Cody.
For the Red Wings here today. Batavia up in this one 3-0. Still trying to give Julian Machado a little bit more run support. It's still early. Two outs, man on first. Dalton Cody steps in. One fouled away. And just a look here for the next few days. Today is Thursday night. I had to remind myself as the days kind of all go together. Tomorrow will be an away game at Jamestown, sitting at 12-6, first in the division, with Myra Pioneers just a half game back. Will be a great one for Muckdogs to try to get their first win against the Tarpscus on the year. Something they're trying to do here tonight against the Red Wings. That one way up there, really helping out Pichardo with a back-swinging pitch right there. 2 outs, man on first. So takes a look at Latham. Latham not getting a big lead whatsoever. Here's the 0-2. That one driven. Nice line drive. Robson will glove it. He'll bring it in quickly. Going first to third will be Latham. He's on the corners now. Still 2 outs.
Catcher number 32, Jeremy Glinski.
Due up now. Let's see what the end result will be here. Machado trying to keep 0 on the scoreboard. Pitch fouled away. Going back to Machardo's stat so far on the 2021 season. This is his 5th start of the year. If you count today's stats, he pitched 27 2/3 innings, giving up 17 hits in the process. Still only 2 earned runs. That one, Mortellaro trying to get that out, and he will. Mortellaro with the hose, and that let me in it. As getting tripped up was Cody. An awkward slide, and it doesn't matter. Mortellaro with the punch ends the inning. With runners on the corner, Machado happy with his measure. There's some work there. So Muckdogs are holding Geneva scoreless. It's 3-0 heading to the bottom half of the 5th.
Once again, we thank you for your help. Hey, kids and kids under 12 and under, please report to the third baseline for the Corporation Kids Run.
with PGCBL action. Batavia Muckdogs hosting the Geneva Red Wings. We're on a Thursday night in Batavia, New York at Dwyer Stadium. First pitch, bunting is Christian Robinson. And we actually talked about that situation earlier in the day. Told Christian if he gets in that opportunity, try to lay it down. Been working on his bunting and try to use that speed to his advantage. Now, maybe a little bit more on their toes for the possible bunt attempt. Now it's time for Robinson to get the bat rolling. Still, limited sample size for Robinson. He's kind of been one of the few guys that they've used in center field. Just 16 at bats. That one fouled away. Level out that swing a little bit. And again, his speed is not going to be doing him any well if he's popping the ball up in the air and hitting it out to the outfield. That's not going to be doing him any good. However, he's hitting the ball on the ground, a lot more of a level swing. That's where he's going to make his money. Do a lot of his damage. Now the count will be 2-2. Robinson's speed, any ball hit in the infield, it could be legging out for an infield single. Line drive into the gap. Thinking more than 2. That one check swung. Did not go. It'll be a full count. Played this past year at Clark State, originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. Leadoff man here in the bottom half. Let's see what he does. That one sliced. Wow, that was some good wood on it. Just a tad behind it. We'll have another payoff pitch. Here's Riley yet again. That one swung on and missed by Robinson. So start out inning here. Good again.
The extra hitter number 15, Cameron Bentley.
On the turn. Tough man. Strikes out. Connolly went to Melbourne Prep. Just graduated a few months ago. Now here, getting ready for his freshman year at Pepperdine University out on the West Coast in LA. So Finn made a nice grab out there. So far today, Connolly, nice swings, but nothing to show for it as he is 0-2 with a line out to left fielder Bernstein and then a pop out to Charles deep in center field. There is another great slider there by Riley. Again, the man in the pen that will probably be up here at the end of the inning or coming in to the 6th will be Eddie Olson from Mulvarian College from Easton, Pennsylvania. Going just a little too far outside on the slide for a ball. County and you up next. The 1-2. Gets the sign from the full. He will deliver home. Check swing did not go. Will appeal. Ball stands. Opening up at 2-2. Let's see what Connolly can do. One put into play out towards right field. That one's going to get down for a single. Nice piece by Cameron Connolly. Connolly will have the
First up, number 5, Charlie Savoy.
Why is at the top of the lineup? Situations just like that. It's the County's turn. So trying to get his first hit of the game. Did score a run back in the first. favorable matchup here. The righty pitcher on the mound. The pitch, that one swung on and hit, and that one's going to be a fair ball. He gets past Ben Griffin, and that one's going to get the corner. That one gets around, and they're going to wave everybody home, and that one gets all the way in the corner. Shows the count get away, and he didn't even realize. Oh my goodness, he didn't see. That could have been an inside the park home run. Look at Tony Brewing, he's all the way at the plate. So Conley comes all the way, scores from first. County with the hard hit ball down the line, bobbling it multiple times was Forney as it hit the bullpen wall, and it hits the outfield wall. Still struggling to get it in. I don't know what was going on there. The entire team knew Cipollone could score except him. So the score is now 4-0, and on third with one out. Slider up and in. That was just a very funny sequence because once Forney bottled it originally, assistant coach Tony Brewington was, he's at first base, he's waving around everybody from the opposite side of the infield. So is Joe Martinez. Charlie just comfortable staying at third base. Another extra base hit for Charlie, as I'm not sure if they'll give him an error in right field due to the bubble. I don't believe they are. So it'll be another trip, his third on the year, and there is Mr. Marcus yet again. Marcus shows why he is one of the best hitters in the league with a line drive over the head of the shortstop Myers, making it a 5-0 game. Conley gets things started with a single towards the right field.
Daniel
County ends with a triple, and then Spencer Marcus will drive in Cipollone. Another RBI for Marcus, so that means that he's now at 17. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check post game. Might be tied for first now. Going is Spencer Marks, sliding in safely. That's going to get away. It's going trickling into center field, and Spencer Marcus goes first to third. It just seems like the wheels are falling off for Geneva here. That'll be a stolen base on second for Marcus, as with that steal, that is now his fourth on the season. Danny Burway did have a triple earlier. Mitch Fleming said Danny 3 bags now, giving that nickname. Makes the count 2-0. Trying to keep things going as they've already tacked on 2 more here in the bottom of the 5th. 12 count man on third yet again. Burway can do one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher Galinsky. Already does have an RBI. That was crucial for him. That was his 12th RBI of the year. To pick up his 13th with a swing right here. However, doesn't walk. He's walked that. One ball that was called for a strut. Ball's walk for Burley. He's reached base all 3 times today. Missing that on-base percentage. Now is Abner Benitez, but I think it a close book here for Patrick Riley. His day is complete with 4 1/3 pitch, allowing 5 earned runs and 2 strikeouts. So, Muckdogs, great job putting the ball in play, and actually it won't be Eddie Olsen now. For Nicholas Searcy, from Rochester, attends Alfred State College. Searcy is a left-handed pitcher. Scott, Edward Peters, lefty, not the greatest in the lefty on left matchup. just got settled in my book. Let's make another one of our sponsors, Tompkins Bank Pass Style. Tompkins Bank Pass Style is a community bank that was founded back in 1869. They now have 15 offices in 6 counties across the Western region. Services include complete wide deposit accounts and loans, business accounts.
And your attention, please. Now, 50 for Geneva, New York, Albert State Round, number 34, Nicholas Search. Search now 50 for the Red Wings.
Financial advisor. Also, thank you, Noah Wood, chiropractic. This game is sponsored by Dr. Noah Wood, the official chiropractor of the Batavia Muckdogs, located at 184 Washington Avenue, Batavia. For appointment, please call 585-343-9316. Yet again, Batavia Downs Gaming, Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel features great restaurants, including the Bird Barrel Barbecue, Fortune's Italian Steakhouse, and that Food Zone at 34 Rush. It's food and fun, just how you want it done. A little sneak peek for around 70 of you watching here. 34 Rush is named after on 716 tonight. Next month, might be seeing him in attendance. That's all I gotta say. How about that? Don't want to give away too many spoilers. So we're back here with action here in the bottom half of the 5th. Muckdogs up 5-0, scrambling around to bunt. This is Benitez. See if he stays, then we're going to get Burway and Pickle. We're going to throw it over. Want to try to keep Burley there as long as possible. As now Marcus is going to go to the plate. The throw will not be timed. And Spencer Marcus just clothesline Lewinsky. Staying in the way, and Marcus says, well, the only way to go through is go and touch the base, and that's the rule. So a great job there by Daniel Burway to keep that hot box going as long as possible. In the process, second baseman Slinger goes out there. Throws it home, and it's a one-hopper. Now, the head coach for the Red Wings going out there. Just want to say something quick, not too sure. However, it'll be a 6-0 ball game now. It's going to be an error on Geneva. Throwing error. Here's Benitez, the first pitch to him, with the lefty Searcy on the mound from Rochester. So, basically a hometown kid pitching for Geneva. Here's Benitez. That one, big swing and a miss on the slider. And that's the pitch that's been, he's really needed to adjust with this. I think he's kind of seeing it go over the heart of the plate, not picking up the spin very well. A lot of swings that we mostly see from him, is there's another one right there. Benitez just being completely fooled by these curveballs from Searcy. So Benitez in a 1-2 count. Guarantee you're going to see another breaker, and yep, you do. So 3 pitches, 3 swings for Benitez, and that'll be his second strikeout today. Next up, Ryan Martin. DH is 0 for 1 after being hit by a pitch back in the first and getting an RBI on it as well. Trying to get his 11th RBI. He's now in double digits at 10. This pitch back door. A little out for a ball. Burway at third base. One of the best games we've seen from him in a while. It's great to see as came out hot for the Dogs. Again, one of the youngest guys on the team. Showing a great amount of maturity to come out through somewhat, I would say, of a slump on the right side of things. Working through it, just trying to get better every single day. Here's Reinhardt, the veteran on this team. The 2-0 pitch, that one fouled away. And right there, that inside pitch, you can tell Reinhardt's mad at himself, and Joe Martinez, you can't see it in the picture, but he's telling him, that top here doing, smacking it to that inside pitch. do some damage with it. Seriously now. With the sign, he delivers home. That one is hit into shallow right field. That one might get down. It will. Reinhardt with the leaping single makes it a 7-0 ball game now. Here on Guaranteed Reunight, things are going pretty good for the Muckdogs.
The pitcher, number 44, Bryce Milano.
Have been back-to-back in the lineup for multiple games now. Reinhardt with the go-ahead RBI yesterday in Game 1 of the doubleheader. And then Mortellaro followed up with a 2-run RBI double. As he hit one into right center gap, Abner Benitez didn't get a great read on it. As that one's hit, and that one going to be stopped by the shortstop, Mike, but that's all he can do with it. So that's going to be an infield hit for Mortellaro, and rolling up second will be Reinhardt. So those two at 6 and 7 in the lineup. A little dynamic duo. As this inning continues to get better and better. Nebraska and Florida, knocked on up the 10-man lineup for the Dogs here in the bottom of the 5th. Already tacking on 4 runs. Double steal going now is Reinhardt. He's going to be safe. Gotta love it. As this game does mean a lot for the standings. Bill Martinez not being afraid. That is Jerry's second stolen base on the season. Good scoring position now in a 1-1 count for Ethan Frasca. Come through here. So far on the year, does not have an RBI. Pitch. That one. Time was called and granted. Seriously was not aware, delivered home, knock out and stay at 1-1. Ethan now ready to go. So, nice little 2-out rally. That one fouled away. To get that one will be Michael Flores, and after it, grabbing it would be clubhouse manager Eric Mozecki. 1-2 count, bottom 5, 2-man scoring position. It's pitched by Cersei. One upstairs, Frasca will hold. 2-2. Cersei getting settled in. So is Frasca. Just across the board. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Pitched by Cersei. Low. So another full count. Frasca trying to get a good pitch to hit here. There is a man slightly tossing out in the Muckdog pen. Can't see the number. Like a tent in the way down the left field line. Regardless, here's a payoff pitch. That one spoiled by Frasca. And 2 men up in the Geneva bullpen. Even though Geneva's won both games against the Dogs so far this year, Davis doing a great job in showing what they can do here tonight. Full pit, and that one will be a walk for Frasca. 4 on here, and both bases.
Second to number 16, Michael Florida.
Now with 2 down, loaded. See what Flo can do. He's rounded out both trips so far. He hit a 300 on the year. Big swing and miss there. Christian University, originally from New York, West Islip, off the top of my head. Once you say these things so much, they just kind of become cemented in your brain. 2 now. Here is Florides. He'll get the pitch from Cersei outside and high. Ball. Reinhardt at third. Second is Chris Mortellaro. And Frasca first. Put into play out towards Myers. Myers going to have to make a strong throw, and he does. The one hop.
For your Muckdogs in the mound with 4 runs on 5 hits. It was 1 error. 3 runners on base. Chasing it with a long time. It was time to release the hound.
It's 7-0 with 5 innings.
Now time for the Grand Corporation to kick the run. All hands have been in.
Getting trampled. Oh, that's bad. So making sure that he's okay. He gets back up and all the kids go. Fan favorite event here at Dwyer Stadium. Ram home to win the kids run. Julian Richard taking his time to hit back. Out to the bump. You're on guaranteed win night. Muckdogs. They win here. Go up to 9-10 out of here to take outright place of third place in the West Division. We'll be back in just a minute. And after waving to some family members out there, big Grandpa Rock, Grandma Georgine, what's up? At the top of the 6th now. Jeremy Golinsky, there for a strike. So it's nice to see a lot. People in the seats here at Dwyer Stadium. It's back to being a big event here in Batavia. This has been a staple here in the summertime. And it's come back like never before. First year here in the BGCBL. Let's keep with the foul ball there. It'll be interesting to see how much longer Lichardo will go in this one. He's facing 9, 10, and 1 in the Geneva lineup. And here's the pitch. One fouled away, so 1 and 2 yet again. The guys standing up in the next few days for the Dogs. Tomorrow, thinking about starting the reliever George Osborne. He still has not let up a run yet this year. Also has a few colleges looking at him as well. As he looks, he will not be attending Alcorn State next year. Tomorrow's probable starter. That one hit on the ground. Sakani's way yet again. Strong throw made. He does have a great plus arm at short. So Galinsky is out number
So
one.
number 15,
Locker Charles is chair.
Charles.
First out. Cornell, center fielder. Yeah. Strike one. And Saturday, the starter for that game will be Andrew Parr against the Pioneers at home. And Sunday's the wild card. Blair Frederick is feeling good and ready to go. Might see him on the bump against the Auburn Double Days. If not, let me Daffin McGrath is giving these guys in the starting rotation just an extra day to recoup, recover. Almost easy to say this halfway through the season. Again, June is almost over. Change up, just missed upstairs. 2-1. Charles' second time to the plate. He has struck out to Pichardo. The 2-1. Swung out, hit foul. Pichardo out to retire. Second straight batter here as he got out of the last inning unscathed after play made by Bryce Mortellaro to throw out Cody Steele, and that will be Charles' second strikeout here today, and another punch up for Julian Pichardo. He's been grooving yet again. Upstairs, or ball. Muckdogs up 7-1, just scoring 4 runs in the bottom half of the fifth inning. One to knock out. Inside, a strike. So 1-1, 2 down. Down, ball. Count. That pitch just misses upstairs yet again. Home plate umpire, a small zone. Gets the sun. 1 count. The leadoff hitter Bernstein, and he will be walked. One man on and 2 outs here in the top of the 6th.
Second baseman number 5 at Forney.
Forney's turn now. It's flown out twice, so 0 for 2 on the day. There's Forney. When we get to the day hitting 286, definitely a lower number now. Forney goes to Iona College, New York City. Iona Gales. In there for a strike. Gets signed. The 0-1. Nice breaker there on the inner half of the plate. Ball. taking a very small lead as Bernstein. Let's see here, that one hit on the ground. So Conley will just take the easy out.
For Geneva, and one runner.
Jog off the field. Seg on the scoreboard now has that quality start under his belt, so he is eligible for the third win of the season for him. And so crazy for Ficarella's Pizza will head the bottom half of the inning here on YouTube Live as Christian Robinson yet again being the man for the first and finally and Charles County up after that. And Nick Searcy still on the mound for Geneva as the Red Wings currently down 7-0 going into the bottom half of the sixth inning. Big divisional game here for the Dogs, trying to get back to third in the Western Division. As Christian Robinson took the first stroke there, we'll go through some of this. They're going to try to put down a bunt. To the backstop. Back to what I was saying, we'll just give you the out-of-town scoreboard. As time is called. Martinez going to talk to Christian. Niagara Power, surprisingly, up 6-1 against the Elmira Pioneers. They actually won that game as the game started at 6:05, so that's big for the Muckdogs, as with tonight's win, the game is that even a game closer into second place. Amsterdam Mohawks stay hot as they are 14-2 on the year, 15-2 now. One is a wall. Amsterdam wins against the Utica Blue Sox, who are leading the Central Division 2-0. Here will be the 1-2 pitch. Christian Robinson, that one fouled away. More Western Division action. The Jamestown Tarps, that's a team that the Muckdogs are facing tomorrow, have a 4-0 lead against the North Pilots in the bottom of the 8th inning. Our game, obviously, 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Then a game that is tied. Saugerty Stallions and Oneonta Outlaws. That one's put into play softly. Latham, and let's see Robinson's speed as he is going to probably get there anyway. Going to give him a hit. So, the speed, that's obviously a factor. And Latham trying to get that ball out quick. But it's so, there's a lead off single for Christian Robinson. Part of me had to mute my mic there as I just sneezed. First pitch swinging was Sam Connolly for a foul ball. Sorry, just have my sneezes sometimes in bunches. The count is now 1-1 to Cam Connolly. So So Robinson on first base takes a few more steps off of first base. Pitch by Searcy, that one outside. 2-1. Last time, was up. And last inning, things up. It's the first man to score out of 4 for the Muckdogs in the bottom of the 5th. And going now with Robinson, trying to pick him off, and guess what? He's going to be safe. His head was in there in time. The tag was clear. I don't know what the middle infielders are thinking there, because he's in there in time. Again, showing how when Robinson's in the game, he was picked off dead to rights. But due to the fact of his speed, still got a good jump on first movement to go. That speed is so valuable for the Muckdogs, regardless of where he's hitting in the lineup. If it's a leadoff or double leadoff in the 10 hole, it's a guy that going to more likely to not be in there. So a nice bunt put down by Ham Connolly, and a nice play made to get the out at first by Searcy, but moving up to third will be Christian Robinson. So we'll sacrifice bunt for Ham Connolly. Now the next added opponent for Christian Robinson is going to be able to put bunts down to the ground. Seen 2 times today, Robinson squared down to bunt, however, hasn't been able to get them down. Now, Tony's day is going to be done when playing a whole lot lately, so Caden Walton's going to come into the game, meaning that Michael Florida is probably going to move over to shortstop, and Caden Walton will go back to his normal spot at second base. Man on third. Strike is called. This pitch, Caden Walton. Quickly now, 0-2. Walton. I'm here. I'm hitting 216. That one swung out and missed, so 3 pitches, and Walton will sit down.
Right fielder, number 29, Spencer Marcus.
So after the leadoff single, back to that house, sacrifice, but Walton will come in, move him around. So now it's Spencer Marcus' turn. Another RBI opportunity for him. Has 2 singles so far today, and has scored 2 of the 7 Muckdog runs. Here's the 0-1. Marcus pitch on the inside corner, called for a strike. Make it 0-2. Spencer's such a great hitter. He's down in the count. 0-2. Put down the first base line. A nice play made by Ben Griffin. And that's going to be the Robinson did what he could to lead off the inning and stranded on third base after a single and a stolen base. Time for the 7th inning here on YouTube Live as Muckdogs. The last half of this game, 7-0 against the Red Wings in St. Newt. The Western Division here on guaranteed midnight at the ballpark. We'll be back as William Charles' day is done. Next for Kyle O'Neill. And in relief now, like I mentioned before the break, Kyle O'Neal, as the start of the day is done, he pitches 6 complete innings, allowing just 4 hits, taking out 3 the Red Wings. He is eligible for the win. He will have that here tonight. Kyle O'Neal from Felician University, teammate of now shortstop, like I mentioned, a little substitution change with Early Saccone coming out of the game. Walton's going to have a second change to lead us over the short. Nice hose right there by Mortellaro, and O'Neal trying to lengthen things out a little bit.
Leading off the top of the 7th for Geneva, last base number 22.
Getting 1 or 2 outs here and there. Just finished up his junior year at Felician. Pitch, that one in there for a strike. Started out his outing here against number 3 man in Geneva lineup, Ben Griffin. Does have 2 of the 4 hits tonight for Geneva. That one's way outside. Just kind of yanked his arm on that. O'Neal. The 1-1. Griffin, and after a great first pitch, has 2 pretty wild ones, and he will plunk Griffin.
Designated hitter number 20, Mike Borelli.
So Borelli, who has grounded into a double play and struck out. Now due up. And now he's ready to go. Little lead over there for Griffin. Swing missed by Borelli. This pitch he sees this at bat. Junior from St. Asylum College. I don't really talk too much about Ben Griffin. He's a catch from LA, attends UC Davis, one of the bigger schools on this Geneva roster. That one was popped up in shallow right field, chasing after it is Caden Walton, and Walton with a spectacular catch. Over the shoulder into shallow right field. Absolutely spectacular play by the Colorado Christian baseman.
27, Brady Slinger.
Heck of a play there. Making his impact felt, helping O'Neal. We've been tuning on if that ball got into the outfield. Now, the ball will be fouled way into the Muckdog pen. Nobody being able to come up with that. Slinger due up now. Like Slinger's game. Good job, just putting the ball in play. Fouled away yet again. 1 for 2. So far today, 2 for Red Green, 1 for Brady Slinger, 1 for Dalton Cody. No 2 count now. Here's O'Neal. That one way outside. Seems like with that arm angle that he comes from, he can just easily lose the grip on some of those pitches. Fouled yet again. Stay at 1 and 2. Chardo again not allowing any runs in this one. That ERA continues to trickle down. Getting himself in a great position in get another win.
He's like 15 years or something like that.
And misses arm side yet again. 2-2. Strikeouts as well for Chardo. Back in the day, definitely had a lot of pitches due to some pretty extended at-bats. And that that's getting extended right here is Neal to Singer. Had him 0-2, now it's 3-2. Don't want to walk another batter here. Top of the seventh. Neal gets the sign. His pitch. Strike three. As a late strike three call, O'Neal gets the K. Nice.
Third base number 38.
Fastball right there by O'Neal. Thomas Latham has been walked both at bats and been stranded in scoring position both trips. First pitch from this time. A slider that's on
And
a
for
straight.
safety reason, can we please have the children come off the dugout, please, on the first base side? Thank you.
Now he's talking about, now the coach is talking about his friend. How mad he got.
One. Deal. And no dice. 1-1. He'll get set. He'll deliver home. 1-1 outside. He's down in the count yet again. The Geneva Red Wing, number 6 hitter in the lineup, Thomas Latham from Holy Cross. Pitch home, that one smacked into center field. Chasing after it will be Robinson. He couldn't get there in time. The cutoff throw to third. And sliding in safely will be the lead runner. Griffin. Gets a third and Latham
Shortstop number 7, Brandon Myers.
safely. Trips. See, the Muckdogs here don't want to let up a run, as this would be a great momentum victory and even a bigger statement. Having a goose egg on the scoreboard for a team that has had your number in close games 2 times. That one hit out to Michael Floridas. He's going to flip it over to Caden Walton. And that's
For Geneva, the top of the 7, no runs on 1 hit there, no errors.
that is that
2
one.
runners.
Kyle
Left
O'Neal.
on base.
A
Pages time
top
for
of
the
the 7th there.
7th stretch.
Time to stretch here at Dwyer Stadium on Guaranteed Win Night.
Will be
Muckdogs.
Southern Diamond. Join them, please.
Heading to the bottom half of the inning as Daniel Burway, Edgar Benitez, and Jerry Reinhardt are 2-1. Searcy still on the bump for Geneva. And pardon me for getting a quick bite to eat there before we start up here in the bottom of the 7th inning here on YouTube Live. As always, I'm Griffin Della Penna. First pitch was a ball to Daniel Burway. That one time was called. Seen it a few times from Geneva here tonight. Not sure if our home plate umpire is not giving a good enough signal to the pitcher. However, it's now 1-1. Daniel Burway, who is having his best game in a while, reached base 3 times, an RBI triple. That one smoked into center field. Chasing after it is Charles, and Charles making a athletic catch about 20 feet in front of the 400 sign in center field. Abner Benitez coming into the game, or excuse me, Luis Rodriguez coming into the game for Abner Benitez. I'm looking at his name. That's why I said Benitez. My apologies for that.
And your attention, please, now pinch hitting for Batavia number 42, Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez now pinch hitting for your Batavia Muckdogs.
Alabama State tournament subbed out for a fellow Alabama State player. Pitch is a ball.
This guy had
Luis
to get
Rodriguez.
I'm like, you're gonna make it home, okay? He's like, yes, sir.
Outside.
Oh, the catcher's name is,
Juno.
right.
Lewis. Watch another one go by. So far, the outfielder is hitting a little bit over 100 in 19 at-bats. He's been walked 6 times, however. Also outside, and guess what? There's going to be another walk, so it's 7th on the year. Ray Bacon now coming to the game for Jerry Weinhardt. A lot of game substitutions, something that kind of common
And your
practice
attention, please,
here
now
for
pinch
Muckdogs.
hitting for Batavia number 6, Bacon. Bacon now pinch hitting for Muckdogs.
Really, it's regardless of the situation, whether the Muckdogs are up big, if they're down by a bunch, or even in games where you need to shake things a little up. Kind of the forte for Skip Martinez is if you're in the starting lineup and you have 2 pretty bad at-bats, it doesn't matter who you are, I'm not afraid to yank you, and that was pretty cool. So Trey Bacon hits a foul ball, goes all the way to the metal awning, and then on the play, 2 balls came down. So 1 and 2 after 2 straight foul balls by Trey Bacon. Pitcher and middle infielder from Tallahassee Community College from the Tampa area, just like a lot of guys on this team. Julian Chardo, one of those guys that is from Tampa. And with the Muckdogs being so late to the game due to recruiting purposes, and the team, that one strike 3 low. All right on strikes is Bacon. So now it's
Your attention, please, now pinch hitting for Batavia number 20, Trey Skidmore. Skidmore
getting his
now pinch hitting for
as
your
a dog.
Muckdogs.
So that is this Trey Skidmore in there. And we've seen him catch the final frame a few times. Left-handed hitter, catcher, teammate of Ethan Frasca at University of South Carolina Union, a Division I junior college. On the outside corner for a strike. 2 now, 2 Skidmore. So 3 straight guys coming into the game for the Dogs. They are up in this one 7-0. Field 2, outside corner, and they're going to ring him up as well. So back-to-back batters here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
No errors, 1 runner.
Luis Rodriguez did reach, however, he ran it after
Send it down
base.
the night out for some TF Browns trivia. And
Kyle O'Neal will go another. It's going to be, actually, no, it's going to be A.J. Winger coming on the field now. The 7-0 ball game. We'll be back in just a minute. Now before thanking some more sponsors. Batavia Muckdogs Gaming, Ficarella's Pizza, Alex's Place, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Noah Hoy Chiropractor, Dr. Jacob Castile, United Memorial Medical Center, New York 529 College Students, and Restore. As the Muckdogs get ready here in the top of the 8th inning, here on YouTube Live, a 7-0 lead. A lot of substitutions across the field. Greg Skidmore behind the plate, leaving Bryce Mortellaro. Ethan Sarmiento coming in playing third base. Luis Rodriguez playing left field, taking the place of Abner Benitez. The new pitcher will be A.J. Winger from Texas Southern University. A sidearm pitcher there. And actually, his teammate, who I said might be tomorrow's Pennsylvania starter, the reliever and pitcher George Osborne. First pitch by A.J. Winger will be outside. Winger so far on the year has been one of the more reliable arms for the Dogs. 5 appearances, 8 innings, 6 hits on 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts for a 2.25 ERA. 1 count, and still a lot of fans here in attendance. That one's hit over to the right side, and they're going to say he is out. Nice cover there by A.J. Winger. So play took Burr away, off the bag.
Catcher number 32, Jeremy Linsky.
He's out there for Winger. So the little 3-1 put out to start the top of the 8th. Jeremy Linsky. Now, that one smoked right back up the middle. Did a great job getting his hands extended on that inside slider. He's rewarded with base hit.
Center field number 15, Lachlan Charles.
Charles due up here. Here is Charles. His 3rd trip, has struck out twice. First pitch, a strike to him in this at bat. That single by Golinsky, the 6th hit so far for Geneva, just leaving runners stranded on the base pass. That one fell tipped off Skidmore's noggin. Sure, Skidmore's all good. Sure, he's probably going to get the start tomorrow due to Mitch Fleming having to go home due to some family matters. Hopefully be back soon. Hopefully everything will be all right in Fleming family. Our thoughts and prayers go out to him. And the 3rd strikeout of the game, A.J. Winger. second out and first
Up to
strikeout
number
here
14,
today.
Phil Bernstein.
Blocking Darrell's day, to say the very least. At the top of the order, Philip Bernstein, that X factor for Geneva, but held hitless today. 2 ground outs over to, at the time, Charlie Coney at short, and then was walked on 4 pitches. So that's the guy that kind of gets things going towards the top for Geneva. And it kind of makes sense that if a guy that's hitting 405 coming into the day is 0 for 2, probably means that Geneva's not going to have the best offensive output. Here's a 1-1 from Winger. That off-speed pitch is a little hot. 2-1. Winger takes a look at Galinsky. Step off. Top of the 8th, the 2-1 with a man on. Pitch great. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner by Winger. And a beautiful night here at Dwyer Stadium. The Dogs will be back here Saturday night. It's always a great time on the weekend at Dwyer. They should come out and support. Call for tickets, call 585-524-2260. Come out to the park. Hit into center field, chasing after it. Eli Fish sign for Jimmy Robinson. And a very nice inning here. AJ Winger, Kyle O'Neill and Winger being very effective.
Will set it down
One base runner in an inning of work. And the Muckdogs. Scores the same, have their last up here. As we will see Ethan Frasca, Michael Riedez, and Christian Robinson off in the bottom half of the inning. And we hop down for Geneva. To see number from Amar, a little tough. But back in just a minute after a quick commercial break. Man on the mound for the Reds. And after a quick break, we are back here on YouTube Live in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Surrey Mento is going to get things started here. Nebraska's day will be done.
Lead on the 8 for Batavia, third baseman,
Michael Moore from Illinois, sophomore at McHenry County College. Mento got his first hit on the year during the day yesterday, technically, with the 5 p.m. start. RBI, what that an RBI? But Laura was thrown out, going home. However, pulled down the line for his confidence. First pitch to Mento is in there for a strike. Last year at Monroe College, used to play at UMass Lowell. That pitch swung on, hit foul. And a lot of it for Mento. He has all the tools to be a complete hitter. It's just translating that into the game and to be confident in his ability. Just trusting. He's a great hitter. Mento, that ball in the dirt. 22. He's using my old Victus bat currently, so that's good luck right then and there. 2-2. Now I think he's guaranteed a hit right now if he's using my old wood Victus. That one, it's like, or just palm ball that one, stick it in the dirt. 3-2. The leadoff man here in the bottom of the 8th. And pitch, that one high cheese. And Mento go down on strikes.
Shortstop number 16, Michael Flores.
So Flores stays in the game. 2 up here. Still up 7-0. So he won in the first, 2 in the third, and then a big inning in the 5th, scoring 4 runs. That one fouled away. Still on the scoreboard for the Red Wings. That pitch low. Up at 1-1. Rita so far today actually round out all 3 trips. Hit high. Make a play on it is Galinsky. He will end up making the catch. I'm getting more accustomed to the flow of the game. I know something down, score as it should be. Also talking and trying to do the camera as well. It was kind of fun yesterday going to Niagara, and they were watching me do my broadcast, and they were kind of amazed that I was doing it all by myself, because they had 3 guys doing everything that I was doing just by myself. So hopefully you guys can keep that in mind if things aren't going exactly the way they want. It's still just a one-man crew, 19 years old, trying to learn on the fly, get better every single day. It's Robinson in the 2-0. Pitch called for a strike. Here's the 2-1-2 Robinson. One low, so 3-1. Again, I kind of raved about Robinson all day. I told Skip Martinez I think he's a guy that we need to have in the lineup. He listened and he's played well so far. Sky high, and he might have the second play for a pop-up catch, and he does. So there's a 1-2-3 in for 4 to come into the game. It is Geneva's last trip as they are down 7 runs. They they have Nick Forney, Ben Griffin, and Mike Borelli, 2 up here. And AJ Winger is going to try to shut the door and have the Muckdogs go up to third place in the West Division. AJ Winger back on the bump. As here in the top of the 9th inning, Geneva up here. Forney, the number 2 hitter from Iona College, is 0 for 3. Ben Griffin due up next is 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch. That one is drilled. Nice catch by Mento. Has to make a strong throw and tired. Starting out the inning is Forney.
First base number 22, Benjamin Griffin.
2 outs left. Top of the 9th inning. Winger already 1 inning in relief, just allowing 1 base runner. Here's the pitch. One swung on, and that's going to get over the head of Keaton Walton and into right field. So a single, the 3rd single of the day for Ben Griffin. Had a day. He's been one of the lone bright spots for Geneva so far today.
The hitter number 20, Mike Borelli.
Now the cleanup hitter, Mike Borelli. Borelli, that one fouled away. Winger, Texas Southern University. Osborne maybe could be joining him, as Osborne's originally from Detroit, Michigan, but currently lives in Houston, Texas. Not too sure about my Texas geography, but maybe that's pretty close. Not too sure. Borelli and Slinger who up next. We'll have a double play ball to end it. That would be fitting due to the last time that these 2 teams played one another. Bases loaded down 1 with 1 out. Blair Frederick due up at the plate. Get the ball right back up the middle to closer Gassler. And that ended the game. Gassler snagged it of the air, made a nice play on it. Cam Connolly was doubled up at 3rd base to end the game. However, that game is in the rear view. The Muckdogs win this one, just looking like they will, and that one is snared, and I just called it a double play to end it.
That's a great way to end the ball game.
I can't believe I just called that, but that was the ball game. The Muckdogs win 4 of their last 5. And officially, the Batavia Muckdogs that are now sitting at 9-10 on the year have jumped back up in the standings. Third, Geneva will be under 500. They are now riding a 4-game losing skid. And the Muckdogs win their first game of the year against the Geneva Red Wings and completing the confirmed guaranteed win night here at ballpark as the Muckdogs. Again, like I said, to 9-10 on the year. I'll be back here tomorrow as the Muckdogs are on the road to face the Jamestown Muckdogs to try to get their first win of the year against Geneva. With that being said, it's been a great night of baseball here at Dwyer Stadium. Signing off, I am Griffin Delapenna. Thank you for watching here tonight on YouTube Live. Talk to you tomorrow. As always, go Dogs.